I was initially skeptical of the quality of a bike from a little-known brand, but the price was very good and it had all the features I wanted, so I ordered it. There is some assembly required that includes attaching the handlebars and front wheels. The manual was well written, but it was not specific for the model, and so this made it confusing. The most challenging setup part is tuning of the disc brakes and the derailleur, which can be difficult if you don't have experience with tools. If you are a novice mechanic, you should probably take the bike into a shop for an initial tune-up. Overall, the bike looks great and seems solid. The parts, especially the disc brakes, are obviously low-end and so they can be harder to adjust, but they work fine once tuned. Given that many alternatives are 2x the price of this bike, I think it is a great deal and is good for fitness and commuter users. Worth the money, very light and with a good gear. My longest trip at moment 29.5 miles, also very easy to ride on road steep slope. I'm going to write a quick review over the Hiland Clifford. First, I'm a cyclist. I commute to work by bike and I fix my own bikes. I'm not an expert, but I know my way around bikes. This bike is perfect for adventures, touring, or commuting. This bike rides very responsive and excels in an urban environment. It's very important to look for a 70% gear ratio if you're going to load up and go cross-country. This bike is one of a very few non-touring $2,000 bikes with very low gearing for going up steep inclines. For the average Joe, you'll be glad to have that granny gear on big hills. Like most bikes, you cannot ride it out of the box. You can adjust it yourself or you can take it to a bike shop. Out of the box, the brake lines were the correct length, but I had to recenter the pads in order for them not to rub. The rear derailleur shifted well, but I had to adjust it to get it shifting well. Not a big deal, but I think a lot of reviewers don't understand that every bicycle will need adjusting out of the box, and again after 100 to 200 miles when the parts have broken in. Back to the review. This is a very popular design for hybrid bikes. Trek and Cannondale also sell similar bikes, but at a higher price. I bought this bicycle to tour the Southwest, and it's held up well. I went 60 to 70 miles around Red Rock Canyon and it thrived. It's made of aluminum, so it'll resist the elements a little bit better than a steel bicycle. The disc brakes are really good. I was riding about 10 to 12 miles per hour, and had to stop quickly to not hit a big hole. I was able to stop quickly, and even skid the back tire. Click link in description for more reviews.